So we're starting with a new book. And before we go with that, I'm going to show some words. So I'm going to share my screen and lay them down, and you tell me what they are, okay?
Child.
To cover up the ED. Okay, CH goes ch.
Child.
Chew. Chew.
Chewed.
Okay. Now you add the
Chewed.
E to it. Chewed. Like you chewed up your food. Okay. Everybody say chew.
Chewed. Chewed.
Good. A little bit tougher. That's why we're going over them. Can anybody tell me what sound SP makes when they're together?
Sp.
Okay. And this is air.
Spare.
Air. Spare. Does anybody know what spare means? Okay. This is one word we're really going to focus on, how it's used in the book, because it can have more than one meaning. So I'll not go over it. We're going to wait till we see it in the book and see how it's used in the sentence and try to decide what it means when we get to there. That means using context clues. So we'll hold off on finding out the meaning of this one, because we're actually going to use that in something that we're doing in the book. Okay. Let me use these cards right here to cover it up.
Struggle.
STR goes struggle.
Struggle.
Struggled. Does anybody know what struggled means?
Struggle.
What do you say, Nate? What do you say struggled means?
Struggle means if you're stuck, you're struggling to get out.
Yeah, like you're having to work hard to do it. It's not easy. Okay? Like if you get stuck down in a big hole, you struggle to get out. You work real hard to do it, didn't you? Okay? So that kind of lets you know in the story there's going to be something difficult or hard that happens to one of the characters, because we have this word in the story. And this might go along with why they had struggled in the story. What's that word right there?
Trapped.
Trapped. Now, when we add an ending, a suffix to it, they double the P, and it's just trapped. So if somebody gets trapped, does that mean they struggled to get out? Gives you an idea what's happening in our story. And then they really need what?
Help.
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 So seeing that we have help, something about being trapped, and they struggled, is that giving you an idea that there's going to be a big problem in this story? Just by knowing those words. Now I'm going to show you the book that we're going to look at. And it may be one you've already read before, a story you've read before, but maybe not this version of it. Version means different people have wrote the same story. The Lion and the Mouse. Have any of you heard that story before? You have, Amelia? Have you read it in Res Kids before? Okay, so it's a new version. There's all kinds of different versions of it. This is an old story. And if you look down here at the bottom of the picture, do you see where it says retold by Harriet Rosenblum? It doesn't just say by. If it said by, it means she made it herself. But when it says retold, that means she's her own version of a story that someone else told a long, long ago. This is an old folk tale that's been spread out for years and years. And some people finally put it into a book. And this is illustrated by Lauren Gallegos. I guess that's how you'd say that name. All right, looking at this picture, let's make a prediction. Do you see something going on where we would need to use the words struggled, trapped, help, Who would be saying that in this picture?
The
Catherine, get yourself off of mute and tell me who would be saying that in this picture?
mouse.
A mouse. Do you think these two animals are going to get along in the story by looking at this picture?
No.
Doesn't look like it, does it? If you were to look at this picture and make a prediction, what do you think is going to happen?
I think the lion is going to try to eat the mouse.
You would think the lion's going to eat the mouse, because in real life, if a lion had caught a mouse like that, would he probably have eaten the mouse? In real life? Because that's one thing we know about lions. They're big meat eaters. And see, that could be like a snack for them before they have their big lunch of a bigger animal, couldn't it? All right. So we're going to take a look at this. Let's go to the next page. Oh, does this help your prediction even more, Lila Catherine? Good. Yeah. That lion's not doing that for that mouse to check out his teeth and clean his teeth, is he?
He's trying to eat.
Yeah, he's going to eat them. So this even goes with your prediction.
The two sharp
Even more.
The two sharp teeth are just going to go through its body.
Oh, yeah. Look at those teeth. Those teeth are almost half as long as the mouse. Wow. Now, looking at this background of this, where do you think this is taking place, the setting of this? Nate, what do you say?
Africa.
Africa, because we know that's where lions live. And that looks like an African plain. Ever heard of the African plains? Plains is just like a big area where it's all flat. And it looks flat in that picture, doesn't it? Do you think they have mice in Africa? Mice are all over the world.
They can be.
They even get in my house sometimes, which they're not invited, but they come in anyway. Do they get in your house sometimes?
I've seen a dead one.
Have you? Right. Yes, Nate, you've seen them in your house? Yeah. We just can't help it. And this is the time of the year they like to really come in because they want to come in where it gets warm.
If they're in your house, if you don't have any traps out, get a fly swatter and just spank its butt.
Well, good luck trying to get it because they are fast. You've ever tried to see one running? They are fast.
Oh,
Let me know if that happens. I'd like to know. All right, so let's go to our next page here. Okay, we've got a few minutes before we go on to what we need to do next. Let me look at our time. Yeah, we're doing really good with time. So we're going to read a little bit of this. So can you all see it okay on your screens? All right. All right. So Grayson, if you don't mind, would you start reading for us on this page?
Lion laid asleep on a sunny afternoon. Mouse was hungry.
Now that's a hard one. That's hurrying
Home
through
the tall grass.
Okay, so Lion's sleeping, and Mouse, he's trying to hurry go through the grass because he needs to get home, right? Okay. Can you see where the problem's going to happen here? Lila Catherine, what do you say?
He's going to try to eat him.
Yeah. You think he's going to wake him up? Because look how close he is to his tail. And you know when you go through the grass, it makes some noise, doesn't it?
Yeah, the grass goes.
Yeah.
If you hit the tail,
this is what was on the cover, wasn't it? It did wake him. Okay, Amelia, will you read this page?
She stumbled
upon
Lion and woke him. Lion trapped Mouse under his.
Another word for big. Huge.
huge paw.
Okay. So, see that word trapped, how it's in dark? That was one of the words I showed you. So we were correct in predicting that that was going to be the mouse in trouble with the word trapped. Okay. Now they didn't highlight stumbled, but that is a tough word. I'm not too sure what it means. What does it mean to stumble? Nate?
It means like trip and fall.
Trip and fall. So when she stumbled upon him, she like hit his paw and woke him up. You know how you fall down and stumble a little bit? That's what she did because she was rushing. So we've got a problem happening now. Yeah, we sure do. Ooh. All right, Nate, do you know this page?
Oh no!
No. Look, he's leaking and you see all the slobber going around. Yep.
Oh.
Okay, Nate, you go ahead and read this page for us.
He
Okay.
left,
And then it's got the ED on the end, so lifted.
lifted her by the tail. He
Swung
swung her slobber
slowly through
through the air.
Now,
And
hey, wait 1 second before you read the next part. You see these quotation marks right here
Mhm.
and then right here? That's like speech bubbles. Y'all know what speech bubbles and pictures are, where it's the words coming out of the mouth of the character? These are like speech brackets. And so when you see those, and right here it says line said, you know the line saying it. So let's practice this whenever we see those, talk like that character. So when you read this part and this part, say it like you were the line saying it, like an afternoon snack, delightful. So say it like you're the line. Okay. I know it's hard. You want me to say it with you? An afternoon snack.
an afternoon snack.
An afternoon snack.
Okay. And then you just use your regular voice.
Lion
Said. And now say this like a lion. Delightful.
delightful.
There you go. Let's all do it
It's
together. Let's all
hard.
say delightful like a lion would say. Ready?
Delightful.
Delightful.
Delightful. Again. Delightful.
There we go. Hey, I know that the mouse might speak in here. So what kind of voice would we say?
Delightful.
Say, I am a mouse in the way a mouse would say it. Let's all do it. And then let's do the lion practice. I am a lion. I am a lion.
I'm a mouse.
So when you're
I
speaking
am a
for that
lion.
character, use that voice. Lion. Okay? Just pass on this one. Okay, Lila Catherine, you ready? Okay, here we go.
Mouse felt his hot breath
Breath.
on her
What covers your whole body?
fur.
There you go.
She was so scared. Her
Voice.
Voice.
voice was just a squeak.
All right, so here you go. See, there's the quotation marks there, and then all the way to the end here. So when you do that, but when you say she cried, you just use your regular voice. All right, so ready? There you go. Now, Lila Catherine, say it with your mouse voice. That's that one of our words.
Squeak. Squeak.
No, spare.
There. Me.
Oh, that's not your mouse voice.
Hear me. Hear me.
There you go.
she cried.
Now, right here's another quotation mark, so the rest of this you have to say in your mouse voice, okay?
And
Oh, is that a mouse? Do your mouse voice.
one day I will help you in my
Return.
return.
There you go. Okay. So, you must be a big mouse because you didn't squeak. I will help you in return.
We will help
Now, look
you.
here. Here's the word help. It's in bold. Remember, it's one of the words on the cards. But right here's that spare. Remember, we didn't talk about what it meant. Spare me, she cried, and one day I will help you in return. What does it mean when she wants the line to spare her? What does that mean? Spare me, and one day I will help you in return. If the lion eats her, can she help him another day?
No.
No. So if she wants to help him another day, what does it mean to spare her? Does she want him to eat her or to not eat her? Not eat her. Spare means to save and keep that person or that character safe. So when you spare someone, like in this story, that means to save them, help them. So she's saying, if you will spare me and help me now, I will help you later. Now, what do you think that line's going to say? Do you think he's going to say, no, I'm going to eat you? Or, okay.
No, I'm gonna
You
eat
think he's going to go ahead and just eat him anyway? Eat her anyway?
I think the mouse is gonna trick him into
Well,
something.
we're going to stop. We'll have to wait till Thursday to find out.
Aw.
No, I'm just joking. We'll keep on reading.
I wish I could.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, they're friends.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, what we're going to do on this page is I'm going to read it like I am the narrator. But whenever we get to quotation marks, we're going to read it together and we're all going to use our voices of the characters. So right here, do you see what it's got around this? This is him speaking. He laughs, so we know we got to use our lion voice. And then here this is still the lion talking. So inside the quotation marks, we all need to read it in our lion voice. And we're all going to do it together, so everybody do it, okay? All right? So lion laughed loudly. Mouse trembled. Okay, now here, you read this with me. Lion voice. Everybody ready? You help me. He laughed. Here we go. You do it. You are a funny little one. Okay? And so that's what's happening. It just threw him for a loop. That means he is just so surprised. He just thinks it's so funny that he can't just eat that little mouse because it's just such a unusual thing that mouse has said to him. But can he still eat the mouse after laughing at it for a little bit?
Yeah.
He still could. He's got him real tight, got her real tight in his paw. What does it look like happening? He's went back to sleep, hasn't he? All right. Let me read this. Still, he let Mouse go. So he did. He soon dozed off again under the hot sun. What does it mean to have dozed off? Does it mean he went and used the bulldozer and cleared off the land? What is it? Amelia, you tell us what dozed off means here.
It means like you dozed off to go to sleep or something.
Means to go to sleep. Okay. Mouse dashed home. She was happy to be alive. So he did let her go. All right. So what I need for you to do, because I'm going to get off here. I got to meet with another group here in a minute or so, is as soon as you get off here, this is kind of like if we were in class and we were in a small table together in a reading group, and we did this together, and then I say, okay, you're going to go back to your desk, and this is what I need you to do on your own. So when we get done with this, you're going to get off of Zoom with me, and then you're going to go to your desk and do this on your own, just like you would do in class. I need you to go to Raz Kids, and on assignments, you're going to have this book, and I want you to listen to it. That's all I want you to do between now and Thursday, is to go to Raz Kids and listen to it. But if you do it right now, you've already got it done. All right? So, Lila Catherine, you tell me what you're going to do as soon as we get off of Zoom right now.
Go to Raz and listen to it.
Yeah, but how do you get to it? Where do you click at?
You click on
Little buildings that look like they're on another planet. Which one is it you're supposed to click on?
assignments.
Assignments, that's right. And then you'll find the line and the mouse and just listen to the story. Okay, everybody? So we're going to log off, and you're going to go straight to your desk and do your work on your own. All right?
Bye.
All right? Okay. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you again. We're going to meet again tomorrow at, I think it's 9 o'clock. We got 2 people. Grayson, you're one of them, and then Kiera. Kiera's going to, you two are going to share your animal projects tomorrow where you missed it last week, okay?
See ya.
All right? Adios.
Adios.
After a while, crocodiles.
Adios. Squeak, squeak, squeak.